Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, students and staff. Could we all stand, please, for our Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Sorry. I apologize. Please stand for our national anthem. Wilmingtons will be singing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you very much. We are going to be performing two more selections, Precious Love with a solo with Elizabeth Fitzpatrick, and then the song Roar by Katy Perry featuring Emily Hall, Caroline Donovan, Kaya Dawn, and Olivia Howie.
I was so lost, didn't know what to do with myself. I was my own worst enemy. I was last to know I needed help. Then you came along and saw the state I was in. You picked me up when I was down, showed me how to live again. This is precious love, no, I can't let it go. This is precious love, and it's teaching me everything I needed to know. This is love, 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 precious love. Yes, love, 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 precious love. I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I sat quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing. I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up. Already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound. Like thunder gonna shake the ground. butterfly, singing like a bee. I earned my stripes. I went from 0 to my own hero. You held me down, but I got up. Already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound. Like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I've got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar, roar, roar. You're gonna hear me roar, roar, roar. You're gonna hear me roar.
Hello, 8th grade students, proud parents, guardians, families, and distinguished faculty. Today marks a significant milestone in our 8th grade students' lives as we celebrate their achievements and bid them farewell from the middle school. I am honored to stand before you and deliver this speech on this memorable occasion. Congratulations to each of our 8th grade students. You have worked tirelessly to reach this point, and today we acknowledge your dedication, perseverance, and growth. Take a moment to reflect on your challenges, friendships, and the knowledge you have acquired. As you stand on this threshold of high school, I want to emphasize the importance of embracing change. High school will give you new opportunities, experiences, and responsibilities. It may sometimes feel daunting, but remember that change is the catalyst for growth and personal development. Embrace it with open arms, for it is through change that you discover your true potential. You are about to enter a phase of life where your choices and actions will shape your future. As you navigate the halls of high school, remember to set goals for yourself, dream big, and pursue your passions. Take advantage of the many clubs, organizations, and sports teams available. Step outside your comfort zone and try something new. High school is a time for exploration and self-discovery. Do not be afraid to fail. Failure is not a reflection of your worth or abilities, but rather an opportunity for growth. It is through failure that we learn the most valuable lessons. So when you stumble along the way, remember to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Your resilience and determination will carry you through any obstacle. One of the most crucial aspects of high school is building relationships. Cherish your friendships, but also be open to making new ones. High school is a diverse melting pot of individuals with different backgrounds, talents, and perspectives. Embrace this diversity and learn from one another. Treat others with kindness, respect, and empathy. Remember that a small act of kindness can profoundly impact someone's life. Academically, challenge yourselves. High school offers a wide range of subjects and opportunities for intellectual growth. Discover your passions, but also explore different disciplines. Find joy in learning and let curiosity be your guide. Seek guidance from your teachers and mentors. Lastly, remember to take care of yourself. High school can be demanding, both mentally and emotionally. Prioritize your well-being. Make time for hobbies, physical exercise, and relaxation. Surround yourselves with positive influences and seek help when needed. Remember that you are not alone on the journey. There are people who care about you and want you to thrive. As you leave the familiar halls of middle school behind and embark on the adventure of high school, embrace change. Set goals, learn from failure, build relationships, challenge yourself academically, and prioritize your well-being. Believe believe in your abilities and never underestimate your impact on the world. On behalf of the faculty, the staff, and everyone gathered here, I extend you my heartfelt congratulations to each of you. The future is yours for the taking, so go out there and make your mark on the world. Congratulations to the Wilmington Middle School 8th grade class of 2023. And now a few words from Assistant Principal Brian Kyra.
Good evening. I truly consider this opportunity to address you all tonight as an honor and a privilege. The group of students that sit before me hold a very special place in my heart and always will. Before I go into much detail about them, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge some other folks who are with us today. First, I'd like to acknowledge Dr. Glenn Brand, Superintendent of Schools, for being in attendance here tonight. It's not unusual to see him at a wide array of district events, so even though I'm not surprised that he's here, I'm certainly very appreciative. I want to thank Mr. Gendron for being here tonight. For those of you who are choosing to attend this beautiful school to your right for the next 4 years, you know that you are in terrific hands with Mr. Gendron and his staff. I was in attendance for the WHS graduation several days ago, and if there was one thing that was evident, it was that Mr. Gendron genuinely cares about his Wilmington High School students, and in return, his students have quickly developed an admiration of him. I'd like to thank Dr. Quirk for giving me an opportunity to speak this evening and for spearheading this event. Dr. Quirk had a vision for this event, and it is because of her that we have been able to establish this new and successful tradition. She's also incredible at picking out days with beautiful weather. She, of course, did not do this alone. She has received a tremendous amount of support from an incredibly dedicated group of women that comprise our PAC. As administrators, it is such a relief to know that your school's parent group is dedicated, organized, and focused on making the school year just a little bit better for staff and students. I'd also like to thank Mr. Dan Faircloth, our school's other handsome, bald assistant principal. Although I am considered the AP for grade 8, please know that Mr. Faircloth has created just as positive of a rapport with all of these students. He has been an incredible resource for me and certainly a stellar example of high character for these kids. Mrs. LaRoche is our grade 8 counselor. I cannot begin to say enough positive things about our school's counseling staff. Few people know the ins and outs of their days at Wilmington Middle School. I am one of those few, and I can tell you they are the unsung heroes of our building. Mrs. LaRoche is no exception, and I'm confident that your students would agree. Of course, I'd like to thank our entire staff, our custodial crew, our administrative assistants, our cafeteria workers, our educational assistants, our clinical staff, our SRO, Emily Stebbins, and of course, certainly but not least, our teachers. Dr. Quirk, Mr. Faircloth, and I are blessed to work with such a dedicated group of individuals who truly care about these kids. Over the course of the last 3 years, they have been the reason, and they have been molding them into the fine young adults that they are today. It is because of them that this year's 8th grade class has grown so much academically, emotionally, mentally, and socially, and in doing so, all of our students were able to find some joy in being here along the way. Lastly, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the parents and caregivers of our 8th grade student class. You have trusted us in the care of your children for 3 years. I want to thank you for allowing us to work with such a fine group of adolescents every single day. Finally, to the Wilmington Middle School class of 2023, congratulations. I mentioned earlier how special this class is to me. 3 years ago, as you entered the doors at 25 Carter Lane for the first time, I began entering those doors as an assistant principal. I was thrilled to be assigned to your grade, and I have been ever since. You truly are an outstanding group of students. I would argue the transition to middle school is the most difficult transition a student makes in their schooling. For you, it was even harder, as you did so in the midst of a global pandemic. We became all too familiar with some terms like contact tracing, mask mandates, and social distancing. Your middle school experience, for most of you, started behind a computer screen, gradually grew into seeing your friends in school twice a week, all the while eating lunch at a student desk or in the gym. Don't underestimate what you all went through dealing with that type of situation. We pride ourselves on having resilient students. I'm not sure I can think of a better example of resiliency than during the COVID-19 outbreak and not experiencing a true sense of normalcy in middle school until the latter half of 7th grade. As a group, you are responsible for some of my fondest memories of working at Wilmington Middle School. I remember during your 6th grade year, I needed to cover a music class for a week or so. As a former English teacher, I am not very musically inclined. But nonetheless, I had an absolute blast teaching music to this particularly bubbly group of 6th graders. I remember you giving one of your own, Gabe, who starred in Beauty and the Beast as Gaston, a standing ovation as he entered the cafeteria the day following one of his performances. I remember watching many of you on the football, soccer, and baseball field. It was always so nice to see you all in an element that was not within the confines of a school. I remember seeing Michael every single morning walking through the Challenger door with a smile on his face, ready to attack the day. I'll remember the entire 8th grade belting out happy birthday to Aiden and the endearing relationship that he was able to forge with our custodians, John Carroll and Joe Duggan. I'll remember watching many of you display your talents at band, orchestra, and drama performances. Special shout out to Wilmington Tones tonight. I'll remember .5 Fridays with E. I'll remember spilling the tea with Allie and Leah. And I'll even remember having to remind my good buddy Josue to remove his hood almost every single day. These are only a few snapshots out of all the moments you have provided me with. I'm not sure there is an individual here tonight that has had more of a front row seat in watching you grow over the last 3 years than I have. Collectively and individually, you have displayed integrity, a sense of caring, responsibility, and respect. Knowing the little kids you were as you first came here, I can honestly say that I am incredibly proud of the young adults you have all become. I wish you nothing but the best as you enter high school. Work hard, be kind, and know that my door is always open to all of you should you ever need help with anything. I'll leave you all with one last promise. After Tuesday, I will never ask you to put your cell phones away ever again. Thank you again for your time this evening, and congratulations to an amazing group of students.
Each year, one outstanding 8th grader from each of the 3 houses of Challenger, Discovery, and Explorer will be recognized for their overall excellence and embodiment of the Wilmington Middle School core values. The Challenger 8 Full Circle Award goes to a student that has brought a wonderful mix of personality, hard work, and collaboration to school each day. The student is someone that takes time to make connections with both peers and staff. They bring a positive outlook to each and every class and always put forth their best effort. The recipient is someone teachers can always count on to volunteer or participate to keep class engaging. She treats others with respect, and many students in the building look up to her as a leader. This student is consistently focused during class and applies herself to each and every assignment she works on. Her effort in and out of the classroom builds community here at Wilmington Middle School and help make Challenger 8 great. Challenger 8 has selected Emma Nolan as the recipient of the Challenger 8 Principal School Circle Award. Emma, can you please stand, come forward? The Discovery 8 team, Discovery 8's Principal for Full Circle Award for the 2022-23 school year has consistently exhibited and embraced the qualities associated with Wilmington Middle School's 5 core values: collaboration, inclusivity, communication, learning, respect, and engagement. This student has worked individually and collaboratively to create a safe and supportive environment. He is accepting of all students and staff, promotes a positive and welcoming attitude, and is very compassionate and kind. For example, this student was exceptionally inclusive during his advisory block by listening, participating, and empathizing with all students' stories and experiences. He has deep regard and respect for the rights and feelings of others, which can be seen through his daily greetings and interactions in the halls, classrooms, and cafeteria. He respects, understands, and works well with any and all students on various assignments across all classrooms. This student can be seen as a group leader who is always on task and works well for the betterment of the group. He is a lifelong learner through his willingness to involve himself in all subjects and experiences. He dedicates his time and efforts to wanting to grow, learn, and engage in higher level content areas. He can be seen as a role model inside and outside the classroom as he perfectly exemplifies the spirit of Wilmington Middle School through his commitment to the core values and his positive influence on the community. The Discovery 8 recipient of the Principal's Full Circle Award is Cole Falk. Congratulations, Cole. The Explorer 8 student to receive the Principal's Full Circle Award has consistently demonstrated Wilmington Middle School's entire core circle of values throughout his time here. This student works hard every day in all of his classes, is inquisitive in his studies, and isn't afraid to ask questions, and always treats others with kindness, empathy, and respect. He sees the best in everyone and everything, and he shrugs off the small stuff with a smile every time. Congratulations and best of luck to Cooper O'Shea. We look forward to seeing where the future takes you. Okay. Before we start with the giving of the certificates, I just want to thank the staff that are here tonight that have been helped with all of these events last night and tonight. So I'd like to give special recognition to Robin Boyer, Caitlin Cronin, Carolyn Curtis, Paula Fairweather, Pat Finn, Melanie Gazzoni, Bonnie Garassi, Michelle Hughes, Ed Kaiser, Christina Keefe, Jamie Lorenza, Jack Madden, Darren McDonald, Jean McGonigal, Madison Lapinelli, Dana Robinson, Max Sabato, Missy Simmons, Paula Simpson, Deb Williams, Lauren Wood, and James Woods. I would not be able to do this activity of last night and this ceremony tonight without you, so thank you all for being here. I am going to ask Mrs. LaRoche to come up to start saying the names. I was going to say yelling, but saying the names. I do ask that we hold applause until the end of the house. So we will be calling students alphabetically by house, and at the end we'll have a time where we can clap and cheer them all on as a team. So thank you very much.
It truly is my pleasure and honor to present to you the class of 2023 from Wilmington Middle School. The first house I'm going to call is Challenger House. With sincere appreciation, I'd like to acknowledge the teachers of Challenger 8, Mr. Robinson, Mrs. Simmons, Mr. Sabato, Ms. Boyer, and Mrs. Nault. Nate Anderson. Jake Arsenault. Braden Brown. Dylan Brown. Theo Bryson. Emma Callahan, Danny Chilemi, Jalen Creekmore, Jack Cronin, Gabe DeFigurito, Adam Dever, Jake Doucette, Nikki Giuseppes, Jake Driscoll, Meredith Ebert, Heidi Ferrer, Annette Fitzgibbons, Nicole Gardner, Bella Goldstein, Salome Green, Finn Haddon, Elise Hubbard Serafino, Ben Harris, Caitlin Hayes, Nick Iantilli, Charlotte Kiley, Chanel Krang, Ethan LeConte, Andrew LaRossi, Tara Sandrine Lorenzo, Chase Levesque, Ethan Lyden, Jack Mankin, Izzy Mayella, Verona Mangano, Liv Martinello,
You can smile,
Julian Martins, Jack McGrath, Casey Miller, Patrick Moriarty, Jack Morin, Nate Murphy. Joe Mytek. Emma Nolan. Bailey O'Connor. Amelia Paul-Emile. Colin Peterson. Gavin Poirier. Kara Quinn. Haley Reguera. Dennis Rapucci. Josh Ribeiro. Xavier Rojas de los Santos. Adam Saeed. Aubrey Salvador. Isabella St. Ange. Peyton Steen DeShane. Amelia Stokes. Selena Vo. Sophia White. I now will introduce the Discovery House. I'll now introduce Discovery House. Sorry about that. Again, with sincere appreciation, I'd like to acknowledge the teachers of Discovery 8, Mr. Finn, Mr. MacDonald, Mrs. Curtis, and Miss Napoli. Zuzu El-Hadi. Anthony Almondes. Vinny Anastasia. Maria Andrade. Ryan Archer. Max Bagtaz. Sarah Elizabeth Bateman. Aiden Bellavy. Tony Braga. Parker Canavari. Caden Carew. Isabel Carrier, also known as Chicken. Chris Kahn. Kale Considine. Allison Diaco. Lila Dickinson. Ari Dawn. Emma Ebert. Cole Falk. Jenna Giammarco. Megan Gillespie. Jackson Griffith. Ajay Gupta. Aiden Harris. Corey Harvey. Jackson Hegarty. Ian Hios. Cooper Holleran. Mark Holleran. Samuel Kaiser. Tessa Lebrecq. Colin Michael LeBlanc. Molly Lovell. Olivia McGuire. Jonathan Malley. Mia Mastro Pietro. Gino Matuccio. Peyton Marola. Davila. Vincenzo Mondi. Mickey Maroney. Gavin Mullen. John Murray. Josh Neal. Colin Ahern. Catalina Perez. Katie Perkins. Aliana Pilcher. Bioni Pierre. Ava Potvin. Christina Powell. Kyle Price. Vivian Ragsdale. Zanaya Reddick Davila. Josue Rivera. Dylan Roberts. Corinna Russell. Megan Smith. Tori Southmaid. Michael Vestal. Angelina Vo. Nolan White. Can we have a round of applause for the Discovery House? Last but not least, we will now announce the Explorer House. Again, with sincere appreciation, I'd like to acknowledge the teachers of Explorer 8, Mrs. DeSanto, Mrs. Madden, Mrs. Cronin, Mr. Lorenza, and Mrs. Keefe. Aiden McConnell. Cooper O'Shea. Vincent Alpers. Aubrey Inarelli. Zach Atwater. Madison Burrill. Mia Baresi. Savannah Beatrice. Alyssa Bowden. Enzo Bond. Olivia Collette. Maria Eduarda De Rosa. Danny DiAgusta. Caroline Donovan. Liliana Doucette. Ava Drozdowski. Abigail Envengelson. Marissa Ferreira. Eli Fitzpatrick. Danny Fogg. Eleanor Guthrow. Molly Gayette.
Miss Molly.
Tim Hall. Leah Hannafin. Tristan Healy. Manny Hernandez.
Style.
Taylor Hurst. Tyler Holland. Shannon Hounsel. James Hudson. Gianna Jordan. Jay Karani. Reese Kruger. Elizabeth Kulovich. Caitlin Lapointe. Allison Logan. Devin McDonald. Mia Machado.
Look at that.
Arush Maddy. Dylan Manini. Leah Matten. Nick Melarani. Cam Molina. Amanda Moody. Connor Moyer. Thomas Murphy. Liv Niceforo. Chase O'Brien. Kira O'Brien. Maddie O'Donohue. Christina Almost Pineda. Sia Patel. Ashlyn Poirier. April Posey. Aiden Raposa. Olivia Raposa. Ann Rapucci. Nick Ryan. Andrew Santo. Kayla Sheehan. Emma Taryn. Megan Ty. Can we have a round of a round of applause for Explorer House?
One last round of applause for the entire class of the Wilmington Middle School 8th grade class of 2023. I would like to thank all of you for coming. Students, you are dismissed. We have found a set of keys. It has a bow, a Patriots bow on them. If anyone wants to claim them as theirs, I have them.
Hi, Ma.